fundamental problem right now is the location of our headquarters. The location of Ugbonla, the seat of Zion, happens to be part of our problem. Because Ugbonla is part of Ugbo Kingdom, owned by Babalene, himself a bona fide prince of Ugbo Kingdom. So if we really want to step forward, there is need for Zion to buy a neutral land, like maybe 3, 4, 5 acres of land, paid for with C of O, belonging to the C&S Church of Zion. And it could be in any state. It could be in Ondo State, it could be in Ogun State, it could even be in Abuja, anywhere. But it should be duly paid for.
Like a campground.
Yeah, like a camp, like a neutral place.
Yeah, apart from the headquarters.
You understand?
A campground. Yeah.
Apart from the headquarters will remain.
I get it.
Yeah, the headquarters will remain. Just like the Celestial Church today, they have their normal headquarters, they have their international headquarters.
Yeah.
Because if we want everything to be bouncing back to Ugbonla alone, just like it is happening now, anybody from the ruling house can come up with different issues. Anybody from the ruling house, yeah, and it will be affecting the church, because they will be telling you this land belongs to Ugbo. And when that happens, most Zionists, they are not core indigenous of Ugbo. So they will be thinking they don't have a place in the kingdom. And Zion is supposed to be the body of Christ. It's part of the body of Christ. And if it is part of the body of Christ, there must be freedom for everyone to participate. So the thing is discouraging Zionists that are not from. When Babalena was alive, we have different tribes in Zion. They come to Ugbola to worship. You have the Chekiris, you have the Robos, you have the Jaws, you have the Igbos, you have the Benins, and so on and so forth. You have the Apoys, you have the Kales, you have the Akures, all of them coming to Ugbola to worship. So if we had had our international headquarters somewhere, it will give hope to these Zionists who are not Elijahs, to these Zionists who does not belong to the Ugbo clan. We have people from Ahin Kingdom that belongs to Zion Ugbonla under Babalene then. So if you have people from Ahin Kingdom and you are now telling them that this place belongs to Ugbo Kingdom owns this Zion, the people from Ahin will now be looking at you and say, oh, for me for you, I mean for my for our way, and yes. So there is need for us to have a neutral international headquarters that will belong to everybody. Because nobody wants to worship in a place where he has no say. You'll be worshiping and a day will come, they will tell you they want to have elections. And the governor will just bring 10 million naira to the community. And they will share the money and they will not give a dime to an Ikale man or an Ijaw man who has been serving in Zion. They will tell you, Governor Muwaye, Ugbo Ward 5, Ugbo Ward Kinikon. Why not let that money be for Zionists so that every Zionist will participate?
Even
so when people see that they don't have...
Even for the development of the church itself.
Yes. And another thing is this. Because of the location of the church, the elders are not answerable to their members. They are not answerable to their elders. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Very well, sir. Very well, sir.
Yeah. So if I'm worshiping in Zion and I've been there for like 20, 30 years, so I don't know how Zion money is being spent. Somebody will just donate money and say, oh, this church that Babalene built, we want to renovate the church. I dropped 5 million naira. I met someone that told me that he dropped 5 million twice. But because the elders are not answerable to anybody.
So we don't know.
Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
And I sing for many socialites and many billionaires. So I know all of them. And some of them will talk to me and say, oh, you are a pillar in Zion, Debo. Twice I brought 5 million to Zion. They said they want to renovate Babaline's church. And I really can't find the renovation. You understand? Are you getting what I'm saying?
Very well, sir.
And some will say, oh, I forwarded 5 million to them, so year, to do so. They say they want to do so and so project. I've not seen the project. Who do we ask? The elders are not answerable to anybody. Because if you want to go further, they will tell you the story of your life. So what I'm saying is, there is need for us to come together and buy a neutral land that will be our international headquarters. Because everything that is happening between Ugbola and Ugbo now is like brothers fighting themselves.
Like a family.
It's a family crisis.
It's crushing and afflicting the church unnecessarily.
Of course. It's affecting the church because the church is tied to the family and the land. So what do you want Debo to say when I'm not a member of the royal family of Ajigbade or Jogo or Kurajiga? So what will I say? I'll just be looking. Lest I become an intruder.
Your points are salient, apt, and powerful. And you see, beyond having a show where we talk about these salient points, I will personally take it upon myself, along with my team members on the Ajigbade Lane television, to get this message across to the leadership of the Zion Church. What Prince Debo is clearly saying, is that the conflict going on in Igbo land, which is like a fight over Igbo land that belongs to Babalime, is a family crisis that is telling the church. And remember, see, we are just saying the same thing in a different way. Remember, Babalene separated already the church from what Prince Debo is referring to in our own term now as anything that has to do with land, Igbola, family matter and all those things, so that a family issue will not disturb the work of Christ that the Lord used Babalene to start. It's a fantastic idea, Prince Debo.
Everyone's fighting to be, just to be. Can't you see it? But nobody hears till you someday